Hey guys, welcome to Acoustic Academy. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play The Woods by Hollow Coves. I'll be teaching you the guitar 1 part, which is the fingerstyle part. So to begin with, the capo today is on fret 9, and so everything that I teach you will be relative to fret 9, so this is fret 1 now. So everything that we'll be playing today is in standard tuning, and we'll be following the acoustic sessions version of The Woods. So let's get into the intro. So they played that one through twice, and I'll teach it for you slowly now. So we've got in the first chord, our thumb on the first fret of the 6th string, our index finger on the first fret of the 2nd string, and our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. So we start by picking the 6th and 2nd string together, followed by the 4th and 3rd string. So that's... Then we'll follow that with the 6th, followed by the 2nd string again. And sorry, just following the 2nd string there, like I said there, we'll play the 4th and 3rd string. So that's... Following that, we'll play that through twice and we'll move on to the C chord. So the C chord is the 3rd fret on the 5th string using our ring finger, the 2nd fret on the 4th string using our middle finger, and our index finger goes straight back onto the same 1st fret of the 2nd string. So that's the C chord. So we'll pick together the 5th string and the 1st string, followed by the 4th and 3rd string, and the picking pattern will change this time. Instead of following the same pattern, we'll go, so that's 5th and 1st string, 4th, 3rd, back to the 5th, and onto the 2nd with our middle finger. So in this one we're using our ring finger on the 1st string. So that's... So after hitting the 2nd string, we'll go onto the 4th and 3rd string. So I'll play those through together slowly for you. And a bit faster. And our last chord is like a G chord, but we're not going to play the 5th string there. So we'll just put our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and following that same picking pattern that we used for the first chord. So just like this, but on the new chord. So that's 6th string and 2nd string together, followed by 4th and then 3rd string, then 6th and then 2nd string, followed by the 4th and 3rd again. And we'll play that one through 4 times. So that's... So if we put that all together, that's the main riff that he plays throughout the whole song. So let's play it slowly and then I'll speed it up for you a little bit. And a bit faster. So that's our whole intro, and we can move on to the verse. So the verse follows that same pattern with those chords. There's only a few minor changes. So we'll play that through 4 times rather than the 2 times that we played it through the intro, and I'll play that through quickly for you. So it's helpful to note that we're playing in 104 beats per minute there. So using your metronome you can speed your way up through that. I think I'm even playing a bit faster than 104 beats, so watch the video if that helps you and just work your way up. That's the best way to practice these riffs. So we're following that same pattern using those 3 chords. But this time we'll play that riff through 4 times. Now in the first time, we're going to add a hammer on in that last chord. So rather than just playing it straight the whole time, in the 3rd bar out of 4, we're going to hammer on to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So I'll show you that now. So that's the first 2 bars normal, and then the 3rd bar. So that's the 3rd bar on the last chord. So we keep that hammer on there just for the 1 bar, the 2 notes that we play it. So I'll play that riff through one last time slowly and then quickly for you. Oh, let me do that again. Then the second time we play the riff, it'll be back to the normal, no hammer on. On the 3rd time, we go back to the hammer on, but this time it'll be in the 2nd bar. So that's... So the same thing that we played before, but this time not in the 3rd bar, in the 2nd bar instead. So in verse 1, it's hammer on the 3rd bar for the first time we play it through normally the 2nd time. The 3rd time we play it through, we're hammering on in the 2nd bar, and then normal in the last bar. And then we get to the interlude, which is played through the same riff, just played through once. And then we get to verse 2, and that's where it changes up a little bit again. So we play the normal riff through until we get to that last G chord. So I'll play it for you now. Excuse the small mistake in there. So you see that we play the first chord the same as we did before, the C chord the same as well, and then when we get to this last chord, we play the first bar the same, and the 2nd bar we play with the 3rd fret on the 1st string with our ring finger. So I prefer to use my middle finger on this, whereas before you might have seen me using my ring finger. So for this time we play it through, just for ease of access, so we can use our ring finger there, I'll use my middle finger here, and I'll play it for you now. So the first bar is normal, then we go 2nd bar. So same picking pattern, but rather than hitting the 2nd string, we'll hit the 1st string. So that's 1st bar. Then the 3rd bar, we'll go open on the 1st string. So same picking pattern, just open. And then the last bar, the 4th bar, we'll go 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So that's... So playing it through. And at the end there, we'll only play that last bar with the 3rd fret on once rather than twice, so I've just played it twice. So let me play that again. And then the second time we play it through, we'll go back to the normal hammer on, like we did before. So on the last chord, we'll go to... So that's in the 2nd bar. The 3rd time we play it through, we'll do the same thing with the 1st string. And then the last time we play it through will be normal with no hammer on. So I'll play it through for you now slowly and then quickly. and then we'll play it through back to normal speed. And then we get to the interlude after verse 2. So in that, it's very simple. It's just those same chords, but rather than finger picking, we're just playing the chords and just playing them once. So that's... So then we get to the chorus, and the chorus plays the same chords, but the finger picking pattern changes a little bit. So rather than playing... we play a different one. We play... So I'll show you that slowly. Rather than playing 6th and 2nd string together, we play the same chord, so that's 1st fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret on the 4th string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, and we play 6th string, 4th string, both with our thumb, and we're doing that regular pattern that we have been doing, so that bass walking line. So then we go 6th string, 4th string, 2nd string, back to the 6th string, and then we'll play the 3rd, 4th and 3rd string again. So you can see that the thumb is still doing that motion of both strings, and the other fingers are playing the top, the higher part. So I'll play that through for you again, slowly. So we play that one through twice, then onto the C chord, and that one's a little bit different in that we're using our ring finger on the 1st fret, and then our middle finger on the ring finger on the 1st string, middle finger on the 2nd string, and our index finger on the 3rd string. So that's... So this time we aren't playing the bass note with our thumb again, on the 4th time we play it through. So we go 5th string, 4th string, and then onto 1st string. And then back to 5th string. And then with our middle finger and index finger, we're going 2nd, 3rd, and 2nd string. Then we'll move on to the next chord. So we play 3rd fret on the 6th string, and we'll go back to that original finger picking pattern that we played on the first chord. So that's... So just quickly for you, that's 6th string, 4th string, 2nd string, back to the 6th string, then 3rd, 4th, 3rd. So playing that together. I'll play it slowly for you. Then we'll move on to the bridge, which actually changes a little bit. So this is the first time we're changing chords. So at the start of the bridge, we'll play with our 1st fret on the 2nd string, so your index finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string, and your middle finger on the second fret of the 4th string. So you'll play 5th string open, 4th string 2nd fret. So that same finger picking pattern of, so that's 5th string, 4th string, 2nd string, back to 5th string, and then 3rd, 4th, 3rd again. So play that through twice. And then onto the G chord without the 2nd fret on the 5th string, so that's 3rd fret on the 6th string, and we'll play like we just did in the chorus. Then we'll move on to the C chord, but not like we did in the chorus. This time we won't play the 1st string, we'll play only the 2nd string. So that's, so slowly that's 5th string, 4th string, 2nd string, back to 5th, then 3rd, 4th, 3rd. And then our last chord, we go back to that first chord that we've played, so that's 1st fret on the 6th string, 1st fret on the 2nd string, and 3rd fret on the 4th string. So it's exactly the same pattern as in the chorus there. So if I play that through together, I'll play it slowly and then quickly for you. And quickly. And in the video he actually changes that last chord a little bit in the last bar. So rather than playing, he actually plays in the 2nd bar. Sorry, I'll play that again. So that's our normal finger picking pattern there. And then for the last bar, it's playing the 6th string and 3rd string together and hammering on from open to the 2nd fret. So then back onto the 4th string and then 2nd string. Back onto the 6th string and then open on the 3rd string. So that's, sorry, and then 4th and 3rd string. So let me just play that through for you. Sorry. Now that whole bridge played together. So that's if you want a bit of a challenge, just to add on that hammer on at the end. So we play that through 4 times. The first time that we play through will be just as I showed you. The second time that we play it through, he'll play it like this. So rather than playing the C chord, he'll go from this onto this, and then onto our last chord, and then play that for 3 bars, and then our last bar will be back to this chord. So I'll play that through one more time. Then the third time we play it through, we'll play it exactly like we did the first time, with the ending of, sorry, So the last time we play it will be like this. So it's like how we played it in the second time, but this time we're not going back to this chord, we're just staying on this chord the whole time. So now we move on to the interlude, which is back to our normal finger picking pattern. So going on from this, in the bridge, we go back to our original finger picking pattern and play it through twice, just like we did in the intro. So from this to and then we'll go on to the chorus, which is back to our chorus finger picking pattern, just like we did earlier. So notice there it's the same as the previous chorus and the same finger picking pattern as the bridge, but with different chords. So then we get to the outro, which is played through twice. This one introduces new chords. So here we play just on the top 4 strings. So we're going first fret on the first string, first fret on the second string, second fret on the third string, and then open on the 4th. And we're going to finger pick that. So play it through twice. I'll show you there. That's 4th string, second string, sorry, 4th string, 3rd string, 1st string, back to the 4th string, and then 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. And then our next chord is a C chord. Just like we picked it before in the chorus. So that's 5th string, sorry. I'll show you the frets as well. 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, 1st fret on the 2nd string. So that's our C chord. So 5th string, 4th string, 1st string, back onto the 5th string, then 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. So far we've got sorry, I played that wrong. And then our last chord is back onto this one with the 3rd fret on the 6th string. And then, so we play that through once, I'll show you that. I'll play it through slowly for you. And then we'll end just with those 3 chords played slowly. And here we're going to add on the 2nd fret and we're going to mute the 1st string. So 2nd fret of the 5th string that is, and then muting the 1st string. So ending the song like this. So So that brings us to the end of our session today. Thanks for joining us. I find that the best way to practice these sort of songs where you're doing the quick finger picking is by using a metronome. You can get an app or buy one in store and set it to about 102 to 104 beats per minute. That's the goal that you're aiming for. So set it maybe a bit slower, maybe 70 or 80 beats, and slowly build your way up so that you can pick a bit quicker. So that's the best way to practice it. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to slow down the recording if you need. Would love to have you subscribe and check out any new videos coming out soon. Thanks guys.